Hey Brad, this is just a test. Just a. Hey Brad, this is just a test. Just a. All right, am I still going live? Hey Brad, this is just a test. Just a. All right, am I still going live? Yes, I am. Looks like the sound is good. Yes, I am. Looks like the sound is good. All right, I give you. Hopefully, it's gonna help. I'm gonna look at what it would take. I think it's gonna be one of those where it's definitely gonna be approved. I want to see what might be the deal with it potentially being tour worthy. So we'll go back. I'm going to play just whatever comes up. Blue tees, pin one. Here we go. Hopefully you can hear me all right. I'll try to turn some of this down.
Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you
Okay.
to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. First up on the menu today is a lovely par 4. All right, load this one up and get that into the fairway, and then we'll move on from there.
All right, I think that helps. Very nice, very lovely. Good path. Good here. Nice green. I would get rid of that planting right here in between the fairway, and I would keep it on this side. I would even try to make it so the planting came and connected here down to here. So it just flowed a little bit more. Or just kind of connected, because there's just this gap. I think they'll pick it up apart a little bit. But get rid of this. Hopefully that'll help with the planting. But other than that, nice flat. I like it. I like the colors. I like that transition on the green. That's very nice. I don't have a lot of length, so I'm just going to come up here.
And look at this, just striped it off the tee.
Ooh, that's okay.
Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. And with this,
still get rid of that.
Be careful.
I would cut it off right
This one could get away from
there. Right there. So a little bit more grass you can get rid of, in my opinion. The plant. Other than that, I like that ridge. I like that ridge. That's nice. That's interesting. That's interesting. You cannot miss right or left. And, yep, eyes on careful.
This putt is daunting, to say the least. Hopefully you can this. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left.
I'm just not being careful. I'm not very good.
That putt. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. Oh, and the par slipped through our fingers there.
Okay.
No good. And a bit of
my play is not going to be very good.
We are over
but
par.
I'm just watching for stuff. That looks good. That's all the red stakes. Very nice.
Lots more golf to play.
Might want to touch this flatten just a little bit. I see a little bit of movement. Not going to be that big a deal. Good planting there. Nice. Along that. Yeah, tight. Yeah, that looks good. All good.
Yep, that's going to do.
Very nice.
Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here.
183 on a par 5 for in me. I've got really short hitters. I might even think, I'm trying to see where the those, was I even like, did I even blow it by those bunkers? You might want to lengthen this hole just a touch. Just a touch. This looks like a Tyler bunker. Like right up here would be pretty cool. But that's me. Otherwise, this, again, really nice sight lines. Really nice park. What am I? 173. Punch. What is this? What's up with these irons? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That's weird. I'm not getting used to this game. Oh, a nice little ledge. Very good.
Ooh, setting up for birdie here.
Get in.
Oh, come on.
I'm just so bad.
This one's just a 5-footer.
Big hitter will be... There was a tournament course
And you're one over at the moment.
that I had. There was a contest I was in. And the person had an opening par 5 that people, that long hitters were hitting mid irons into. That's what people will do on that, and it got ripped for it. It got ripped. Again, on the planting, I would get rid of that leading into the bunker. So that way, if I do pull it left, it has a path to get in there. The rest is okay. I also don't, if you need planting, around the water is fine. But like with hole number 1, and on this side, there's nothing. On this side, you have it. So I think the way you did the waters down to the edge looks really, really good. I think you could get rid of all of it. I think you really could get rid of all of it. I know you probably have 0 plant meter, but like again, I would have some like a few more trees if you had a cluster of trees that you could put in, or a few more. I'd have behind those bunkers and have the planting kind of fade into it. That way it feels natural. Because all this is just kind of open space, and that's kind of, you know, you have such great planting off the tee, and it's just kind of open. Just a great consistency. That is what I think they will come at. Like, where is this planting? Like, it feels artificial.
Great swing.
Great sight line. Remember, everything I'm saying is basically around like, what do I think could make it tour worthy? Good sidelines. I can see the bunkers. I can see the bunkers. I will tell you, this is the best course you have ever had in regards to being able to see the greens. That's a really nice green. If you had that planting up there connected down in here, that would be really good. Really good. And have it like carry back through here. Have your path, have like that path that you have come back through, and bring this planting up even more. That's what I would do to kind of connect it, so there's not just like random planting around bunkers and open space. That's what I would do. So just necessarily move it. It looks great. I would just move it so it's in a little bit more of a cohesiveness, because this looks awesome. This is really, you did a great job. I have no idea, but yeah, I love the bunker sites of this.
This one might be a little long.
Oh, of course.
This is what our third shot's looking like.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, nothing like being back on the fairway. Good stuff.
I think your whole ideas
Well,
and whole
let's
design,
just
you did a
pop
really
this
great
in and
job
grab
on.
a bogey. I think this starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right.
And your Parkland
You are
input was
currently
been
2
really,
over.
really good. Like,
Teeing
yeah,
up
this is the
here on
one.
the fourth hole.
See, that planting is just such a nice job. In play on the hole. Just have that consistency throughout. So where it's like, can you even bring it? Oh, sorry, it itched in my ear. To where like this area and this planting kind of connects and brings it together for that just that big feel. Otherwise, I'm wondering if a lot of big hitters go right there. So I don't know what the if it's, but some might use that big hit and all of a sudden it's there. But I don't know. I can't do it. Good. Up that slope. Very nice.
Here's our second shot on the fourth.
Yeah, see, like this is really good. How it's brought up together. Really nice. Really nice. I mean, you could put a couple trees here, or small ones even, just to again, just to kind of connect this planting to that batch behind. Try to keep it like consistent, because you see how well you did over here. It kind of connects the two holes. I like this green a lot. I like it a lot. You did a really nice job there. A really nice job.
Setting up here, green side rough. Whoa, denied, denied. This one's 8 feet away. Yep, I knew you had it in you. Great way to bounce back. Birdieing this one after bogeying the last. Great stuff. And the fifth hole.
Ah, the par 3.
Let's go.
Yes. See, it's just such a nice job. Like everything is kind of tied into play. You got the planting over here that's kind of tied in. The plant, you know, you get the plants on top, which is good because it's framed well with that water tower in the back. It's all kind of seen. I mean, I would kind of connect this planting to this planting, so I don't, especially with your path right here through, I would kind of, like I said, I would just kind of connect it. But yeah, like how you even, and again, I'm not saying this section here is fine, having it being open. But yeah, like that's just really, really nice. To me, this kind of feels like maybe you're, I'm trying to think about like right there. That might be the picture I use for my cover. That looks really cool. Really good job. Oh, I like the backstop. I like the green. I'm telling you, man, this is really, you've done a really nice job with this.
This one might be a bit long.
Oh my.
And
I got to stop screwing with the...
here on the fifth.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Okay, from the green side.
Giving you a full...
we get up and down from here.
Full view. Use the backstop. Come on back down.
Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. This one's for the Bogue. Looks like he got a line on this. Continues to look
Nice.
good. All right, 2 over par at the moment. Okay, length.
Again, this is framed really well. You have that nice planting on the right. It encompasses the hole. You see it, you feel it. I would get rid of this planting in case I were to actually go in it. Let me go into it. You could probably get rid of all of that right there and maybe use it on some extra trees on the right. Let the bunker be that. You don't need that. That's a ton of work. I know. I would I personally, you don't need it. That on the right looks phenomenal. Really good job. Sightline really good. I can see both of those bunkers. Wonder if, yeah, I think even getting rid of this planting will allow you to see these two bunkers even a little bit more. Because that's the hazard. Let me see it. Let me see it.
You managed to get a good swing on that.
Oh, this will be a cool shot.
We've got about
Yes.
130 yards to go here.
Oh.
And you want
Yeah,
this
but I
one
mean,
to
like, this is
stick
exact.
nice on
This
that
is
green
so well
down
done.
slope where we want to land this.
Oh, man. Oh, this looks great, Brad. Really great. This is like, see how it's like, this hole, you've got that space, it's enclosed, it's encompassed, it's brought together. Like, this is the kind of consistency to try to make every. This is really, boy, I tell you what, man. That might be a cover shot. Really good. Really good. That's a really good job. Love the view of that shot. Hey, even love the shot.
4 feet to the cup.
So
That
keep
shows
staying
some
patient.
resilience.
I know you
Birdie
want to be
this
done
one
with it.
after a
Keep staying
bogey on
patient.
the last. Well done.
Because it'd be nice to be able to do some.
Seventh hole is a par 4.
Ooh, the houses are right there. Yeah. Some grass underneath the fence. Cool. Yeah, see, like you did a good job here. I would leave that planting alone, and you did. That's really good. Because now I can get in. The neighborhood's framed it out well. I've had that shot in my rounds before. I like it. I like it. Boy, that fairway's tough right on that fence. But yeah. No, I don't have any issues. This looks great. And again, the planting that frames the tee box is just great.
Woo! Look at that thing go. Just
Oh,
a pure
man.
swing. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently.
Yeah, this is the green we worked on before. I like it. God, man, you've just done such a good job with the framing of these holes. Boy, this is a tough one. This is a very well done shot. I can't play there. Yep, am I going in?
Not be enough out of the rough. Okay, let's get on to the green next.
Again, a consistent feel of this green being completely, encompassed by your planting. That consistent feel around all of them is paramount.
Oh, how dialed was that? That almost went in. Just one over at the moment. Okay, 8th hole coming up.
Again, the planting around. Yeah, this hole we've been. But again, look how well you've planted up here. That took a ton of time. That took a shit ton of time. I love the way the screen came out. I love the thing is this. You've done such a good job of how it comes around the water. I love that routing. That looks great. You probably could lower that land a little bit, but make it real small, just so that kind of goes down. But yeah, it's like this hole is encompassed and everything is close, so I can see it. Really good, really, really good. We need to have some time where we go over like surface weathering, because you can put like a line from like here around up in here, like to down this way, and you can make it like 15%. And it'll make it so when people are kind of walking off the green, this is kind of the area, and you can see the weathering of it. And it's not much. It's really not that hard. So we can work on that. Play to my left, a little far. Hit that ridge. Come on back. Give me a little help. Oh, how does that stay
down
there?
to even par after this putt.
Man.
Yeah, I think this putt's gonna break to the right. All right, got most of the way there. This one's just a 3-foot putt.
It's a new designer, different guy.
Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind.
9, tee box, maybe a little bit. Move. Great framing again. My goodness, the planting you've put around those tee boxes is phenomenal. I love the fact that you don't have a lot of planting around these tee box or these bunkers. That's really nice. Really nice. I love the routing again. Maybe some, like a couple of trees could go in here just to kind of feel again a little bit of separation. But other than that, this is really nice.
Great swing. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin.
Again, same kind of this. I'm giving you compliments on this because again, you've enclosed the green and you've encompassed that environment with that planting. Looks really good. Really, really good. And openness up here looks awesome. Looks awesome. Tough little.
Best of luck on this one. Got a lot of real estate to cover here. This one's breaking left to right. Bit long on that one.
My question
And
to
here we go.
might be, and I bet it is, I think we're on
Okay,
160s some greens. I think the
par.
200 is some is very
And here we
fast.
go with
Could I
the
play it
10th
on
hole,
very
par
fast
5.
and have it be legal pins? If the answer is yes, that's really good. Nice job. You might be able to cut some of that grass back a little bit towards just the top of the hill. Save some plant meter on that. So it's not all the way down to the fairway. Again, extremely well done tee box.
Look at this. Just caught it.
Yeah, I
Here's
might
our
bring that
second
down
shot on the 10th.
or bring it back just to the top of the hill. Bentley's coming down. Yeah, not bad. If you had anything, I'd maybe throw a couple of trees over here just to kind of keep that planting. I mean, you have all that beautiful stuff there and kind of nothing. So I might, if you had something to put up hidden up top to kind of maybe enclose that in a little bit, I'd consider it. Again, plant meter could be tough.
Tell you what, that was some that's some great golf I just saw on this hole.
55.
Next putt for eagle. All right,
Yeah,
let's see what we can do with
165s.
this one for your eagle.
Make sure you can do it on very fast, play it on very fast with illegal pin, no illegal pins, because that's how you're going to get in a tournament.
Oh, and this one is for the birdie. All right, let's move on to the next. And after
Hey,
that,
all
we'll
right.
go down to even par. And the 11th is par
11th
3.
tee box. Love it. Again, there it is. You kind of have like, here it is. You have that to the neighborhood. You have that planting in between. It wasn't on the last hole. So it's really just the consistency of the environment. That's all it is. Because other than that, I love what you've done here. You might, in this dead space, think about bringing the fairway back a little bit. Just to kind of help you. But other than that, it's like, this is really good. I might, like I said, I might just bring the fairway back almost all the way to where that path is. Otherwise, it's like, I mean, nobody's going to scatter from that path, so we want to do some surface weathering. So yeah, and we'll flatten that tee box.
Ooh, we're heading for the green here.
Get in. Ooh.
This one's a 4-foot putt. And you're showing us how it's done.
Nice.
4th birdie of the day so far.
Nice.
And we're on the tee here of the 12th.
Again,
We got par 4.
I'll tell you what, man, this has been really, really, really nice. If you got a tree that you can pop in at the top of that hill, do it, because it's almost like and have it be a unique tree, because then it's something like you can help and mark. If somebody's playing this like TrueSim, on the TrueSim tour, they have an aiming marker. But yeah, I'd put that there because again, it's just kind of a random planting in the middle of a hill. So even if you can kind of connect this to that, and maybe a unique tree at the top of that hill, that'd be really good. And then here you've brought the planting around the bunkers back, which I don't think you need because you have all this great planting here. I'd actually get rid of all of it. Put a tree there and you're set. Because yeah, the disconnect between that and this just makes it feel awkward. And it takes away from all the good work you've done here, in my opinion. So I'd get rid of all the planting around that bunker. Those are my 2 bunkers. And put, just like I said, either connect those 2. You could even take out all the patching, because it's also not up on the green next to it. I'll show you on the next shot. Because this feels just fantastic.
Whoa, came on to that one. Look at that fly. All right, you might want to.
So like I've got the planting on that hill,
an elevated green,
but it's not like on this hill. I kind of feel like it would be kind of consistent all the way through, but like I said, I would get rid of it. I'd get rid of it, or I'd connect it to like that tree up there and bring it all the way down and the stuff behind it. I'd also get rid of all the planting around this bunker. And if you can, move some of it in here. And maybe have like your path connect to like up here. Something like, where am I going to walk off the green to the next hole? If it's up here, yeah, I see. I mean, you got the natural open space anyway. Kind of have that path, or maybe take like the circle brush, if this is the path to the next hole, make it kind of small and just lower it about 2 feet and flatten it out, and then it's an easier walk up. But I'd get rid of all the planting around that bunker, unneeded, and try, okay, and then try to bring this out so it feels again like you have some of the other holes, like you have done really well on the other holes where it's like connected like right up and through here. So it feels like all my comments seem to be around planting. Short shot, tough pin, but I like it. I wonder if you could right through here and right through here, like try to lower this just a touch. Just about 4 or 5 feet. So it's a little easier to see. Just a little easier to see. You don't need much. 4 or 5 feet on the fuzzy brush down and just a couple spots and you got it. What am I hitting?
This one might be past the green.
What is this? Like, what setting am I on? That's how bad I don't even know. That's how horrible I am at this playing ability. How horrible it is.
And from here, I don't know. Like, maybe we should measure this in
Oh,
yards.
I needed a drink.
Feet. It's so far away. Hopefully,
All that damn yard work today. I might, if I were you, bring the pin like right here. I love the pin location. I love the idea. Somebody might feel that's a little bit touchy, a little bit iffy. You're right here. There's no question. That's still very much in effect. And you saw what I did. But that's what I would do.
All right, you've got this one out to the left. This one's just 3 feet. All right.
So yeah, if you enclose that, it would be really good.
And that will put you up to
I'm not here,
par.
yeah, because the thing is this, your hole designs and the execution of them, and everything you've done on this has been really, really nice. Really nice. You could even do some like surface weathering in here. Like again, all that planning, that's really good. Surface weathering in here to kind of make it feel like it's a little bit more of like a rugged drop off. Feel that rugged drop off? Again, from about halfway through these bunkers, I'd get rid of it and I would connect these two. Otherwise, because you don't have a path, like a cart path through the course, if the cart path was going through, I would probably get rid of all of it. If it's a, if you like had that walking path or whatever, I don't think it's needed. I almost kind of feel your planting is so good in other areas that a planting around like these bunkers is almost a distraction and takes away from it. Like, cause that's really, it's just like, look at this, like this here, this is so phenomenal. It's so phenomenal. It feels natural. It feels like a wonderful park. And this up here feels forced. Just around the bunkers. That's my opinion. Because you've done such a good job everywhere else. Check my...
Yeah, that was a good swing. Well done. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin.
I like that bowl. You can see it. Looks good. This is the first green where there's like nothing around it. So it almost kind of feels like it's missing it. It's missing that. Like, I don't know if you can bring some of this planting to kind of come up here and encompass this area. And this planting extend it around up here, just to kind of have that same feel that you've had in other holes. Because again, you've just done so well in others. It's like, can you do it everywhere? It's almost like you kind of hang yourself out to do it everywhere.
And this putt would take
My
you
dog
down.
apparently has got to look for something.
And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right.
Ooh. What did I just do?
Just a little too much power.
Oh my God, I guess.
Fourth.
Jeez. Bentley, what the hell are you doing?
All right, let's drop this one in, snag that double bogey, and move on. It looks like this
got
one's breaking
something.
right to left.
Oh, it's this toy. Okay.
This putt's
So
tracking.
I would say get some planting
All right, tap
this hole to
one
make
on
it feel
in,
like the
we'll
others.
head next.
Because this almost feels like it just does it, like it's missing
All right,
something.
nice tap.
And it's that beautiful
And
planting you
you're
have
free
around
over at the
everywhere
moment.
else.
Okay, now for the par 5,
Oh,
14.
14 tee box, flatten it out. Again, because like you see this, And it's like every tee box shot is just phenomenal. Take a lot of pictures on those. Trying to think. That shot is going to be really, really cool. I almost wonder if you brought those two bunkers like either up higher, so you're playing safe and short and left of them, or you're playing dangerous and you try to play long over these into the right. This is just a pinched area. Most people are much longer than I am at 280. Like if I tested it with Tiger, I bet I'm up into that flat area pretty simple and there's nothing area. But I wonder if you take those two bunkers and you extend them straight back about 30 yards. So like this front here would be at like 300 to 310. Same positioning and just straight back. And then same idea. That way I'm either safe and I'm playing over here and I've got to carry those bunkers and that second shot's really hard. Or the other guys, they've got to stay right of them and they've got to bring these a little bit more into play. Can I carry it? This is just a pinch shot. I think you could make this a very interesting shot, and you might want to lower this area just a touch on that bunker so I can see it a little bit more. I would play around with that idea. I like the barn over there on the right. Your tee shots are just phenomenal. Yep, flatten 14. I think we talked about that. So yeah, just hit it in the middle and
launched that.
Yeah, and I'm past all of them.
This one's about 190 or so to the pin.
See, again, here it is. Another. I would give a little bit of space over here of just some rough and move this, keep this plant. Again, you've encompassed this so well. Like, this looks really cool. I'd give a little bit of space. Because you have nice. This is the only area I've seen where it's like all natural area right off the fairway. I'd give about 5 yards of just green rough. Because this is the only place I see it. So it's just a little inconsistency there. But this connection looks like this hole looks really cool. I don't know if you wanted to throw a tree or so behind these like bigger bushes. I think that'd look really good. Especially because you got a lot of trees in the planting, and then it's trees in the property, and then all of a sudden it gets into a heavy planted area and there's nothing. There's just no trees, that's all. So I'd say clear out that, make it about 5 yards of rough. Put some trees, a couple of just sparingly trees up in there. That's what I would do. But man, I love the whole design. This is really cool. Yeah, this is good. I got plenty of room to run. And that's again, we can talk about the surface weathering too on the that you can take the path there, and we can kind of extend the surface weathering down into here a little bit and make it really kind of flow nicely and weather nicely. It's not as hard as you think. We can do that together. But yeah, there's the safe shot.
Way out there for this putt. Good luck. This one's going hard to the right. All right, that'll work from that distance. Okay, here's a 5-footer. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. And right now you are 2 over.
I might want to look at, yep, 15.
Okay,
We got to flatten.
15. This one's a par 4.
If we can elevate those bunkers just a touch. Struggling to see them. God, but again, here's the tee shot. You have it framed so well. This is where the planting, I think, makes a lot of sense around the bunkers. It's this heavy up here. Maybe get some orange. This, I mean, obviously it looks like it's taller over here. But it just extends over, and so it touches that the backside of those bunkers. And that makes sense. You got nothing there in front. This is where it's done well. This is where you did it really, really well. So I'd try to raise part of or lower. I know with the water it might be a little bit hard. Or elevate this tee box, this back tee box, so you can just see those 3 bunkers there a little bit better. Why the fuck is my driver? There we go. Great hole though. This looks good.
Good
right,
gracious,
perfect.
you absolutely lit that one up. That was a huge try. And good luck with your second.
That back right bunker probably could be a little bit raised. Great routing here. I mentioned this when we played the last time. Great routing on this. The planting on that makes sense. It's encompassed again. It feels like it's on top. But I would just maybe raise the back side of that bunker so I can see it a little bit more. Because most players are going to be playing from here. If not closer.
Ooh, this one
That's
might be
an
going a
awful
bit
shot.
long.
God, I'm so bad at this game.
All right, drop this on in and save your par. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. And that'll do. And you're 3 over on your round. Good luck here on the 16th.
Little island. I like it. Nice retaining wall. Better than I can do. That's a backside. It don't matter. I don't know if you can get rid of that piece of grass right there. Or if it's kind of hiding. It doesn't look like it's hiding anything on there, but it just kind of looks like it's floating. I'll try to get rid of it, if you can. Nice weathering in here. You could probably take like a circle and make this all, like this whole area like 15%. And call it good. Good flat bone.
And could have a birdie here.
Oh, wow, nice.
Well, this is a fun one. This is like got a couple turns in it. Goes right and then it goes left. See what you can do. Setting up a 12-foot putt here.
Nope.
Oh. All right. Nothing to worry about. Just a bogey putt. That's all.
Really good job on the retaining wall. Really good.
Now on to the par 4, 17th hole.
Again, I'd probably cut off here. The planting makes sense on the backside, and in the front, and give yourself some just heavy rough. And probably the same over here. It just comes at the very end where all of a sudden it's just like you have your light rough and then your bam into natural area, where we haven't had that the whole course. And so that's why I would say just keep this area looks really good. But I would give it, like all of a sudden it turned into, the Pinehurst in regards, it gets into the natural area instead of giving, if I come over here, I've got all that nice, I've got nice, rough I can work with. So that's why I would do it that way. Again, it's all about just creating the consistency feeling. Nice bridge. we can do some surface weathering over to it.
Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. And this shot's
Very
around
cool.
145 yards from the pin.
Again, some heavy rough from about here through here would look really good. At 150, I'm not so sure you need a runoff back there. But I'd give a little bit of that space on this, basically right along that line, right there, where that's the natural area, that space, I would make that all just regular heavy rough. And any space between, again, the green and the no grass. Hey, all right.
That's a safe shot.
I do think this is
That's
close to
around
tour
16
worthy.
feet out. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the
This
right.
is an easy approve.
It could be a good one.
This is an easy
And nicely
approve
done. That putt'll drop on
and
in
close to
there
tour
for
worthy,
birdie.
in my
Currently
opinion.
Sitting at 3 over par. All right, teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4.
Oh yeah. Nice and wide. Very cool. I like that little tree over there.
This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go. All right, let's hope
Oh.
this stays in the fairway. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole.
Again, if I could bring this planting up so it hugged the screen a little bit more, and maybe a couple more trees right in there, you've really framed out each of these greens really well. But it feels like just a lot of open space, especially when it's been enclosed with the others. I'd bring these up, and then just a couple more trees. I cannot see that back right bunker. I would get that up too. Especially because it's a downhill shot, so I'd really elevate this back area. Go in.
Oh, almost
Cool
holding out.
clubhouses.
You bring things down to 2 over if you sink this. Now this one's starting out way left. All right, give this a tap.
Great job.
And with that, your round is over.
Really great job. So I have absolutely no beef on any hole design. Well, I guess I had the one
Okay,
thing
that's
that
gonna
on
be a
the
plus
bunkers
3
on
the
that
scorecard for you
one
at
par
the end of
5.
this one.
Um,
And that's
it was
gonna do
all
it
about
for our round here today.
the
Thank you ever so much for
highlights
playing.
around planting,
Hopefully we'll see you back
and
here
let's
real
talk
soon.
about surface weathering. So really great job, man. That's really close. I would let's see the scorecard. I want to see the distances on the par 3s. So 182, 195, 155, 178. Yeah. Really good. The 5s are 521, 578, which is good. .506 on 14 and 566. Okay. The 506 one, like I said, I think there was one in there where I was like, and it might have been the 513. It felt short. And the 506 one is probably too short. On here it is on 14, but 506 as a par 5. And on number 7 is 513, and it's a par 4. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I would adjust pars on that. I would, if you can put in a championship tee on 14 and push it back like 40 or 50 yards, or try to shorten up and maybe go on hole where the white tee is on 7, bring it up to that. But that's, you might want to do that because that, again, that'll get tagged. Other than that, man, there's some really great stuff here. This is easily my favorite core keepers. That really good. I'm going after some key stuff here, so you have a video that you can look at. But hopefully that helps, man. Excellent job. Really excellent job. I'm gonna send you the link, and then you invite me to chat, and I'll talk to you soon.